Witness the courage, the determination, and the sheer brilliance of the individuals who made history with the first transatlantic flight. This is not just a story about aviation. It's a story about the human spirit, about sacrifice, and the unrelenting pursuit of the impossible. This changed the world. Before airports and boarding passes, before jet engines and first-class cabins, there was only the sea, the Atlantic Ocean, endless, vast, and merciless. To cross it meant weeks aboard a ship, battling storms, sickness, and time. But in hidden workshops and empty fields, a new dream was taking shape. The dream of flight. Men like the Wright brothers had already lifted off the ground, but flying across an ocean, that was madness. Early pioneers tried. Many failed. Machines broke, engines stalled. Some vanished forever, swallowed by the skies. But the dream lived on. The Atlantic became the ultimate prize, a test of man, mettle, and mind. In the years after World War I, aviation had advanced, but not enough. From 1913 to 1918, attempts were made, but poor navigation tools, freezing altitudes, and unreliable engines kept victory out of reach. Yet, every failure only fueled the fire. Then came two men, Captain John Alcock, a war pilot who once crashed and was taken prisoner, Lieutenant Arthur Whitten Brown, a navigator who had faced the terrors of aerial combat. In 1919, they stepped forward to claim the Daily Mail's 10,000-pound prize for the first non-stop transatlantic flight. Their aircraft? A converted World War I Vickers Vimy bomber. No weapons, just fuel and guts. No parachutes, no backup, no guarantees. We either do it, or we die trying, Alcock said. June 14, 1919. They took off from Newfoundland and soared into history. They faced freezing winds. Instruments froze. Altitude readings failed. At one point, Brown had to climb out mid-air to remove ice with no safety harness. They were flying blind, by instinct and courage alone. Hours passed. Night fell. The ocean below. Darkness all around. But they kept going. Hour after hour. Mile after mile. Through turbulence. Through silence. Through the unknown. June 15, 1919. They crash-landed in a bog in Clifton, Ireland. Exhausted. Shivering. Victorious. They had done it. The first non-stop transatlantic flight. Over 1,900 miles. In 16 hours and 28 minutes. The world erupted in applause. Headlines hailed them as heroes. Aviation was changed forever. Alcock and Brown were celebrated. But fate is cruel. Just 6 months later, Alcock died in another crash. Brown lived on, quietly, away from the spotlight. They never got rich, but they earned something far greater: immortality. Today, their plane rests in the Science Museum in London, a silent tribute to bravery and belief. Next time you board a flight, look out the window, above the clouds, across the seas. You'll see it. The dream that began with two men, one plane, one vast ocean, and a belief that the sky was not the limit, it was only the beginning.